Hey guys, I'm Shawnthebro, and this is the achievement list for the Crimson DLC. So get a kill while landing from the man cannon. Get a kill while airborne in a warthog. Kill 20 enemies with a detached machine gun turret. Kill a player while airborne from a man cannon. Kill 20 enemies with the Mantis' stop attack. Board an enemy Mantis. Score the killing blow on an enemy Mantis. And finally, shoot and strike down an enemy who is using the man cannon. Now there's a new DLC for those achievements, and now we're going to take a look at the maps. So this is Harvest, the first one. Right from the start you'll notice there's a lift behind you. Now, obviously it doesn't go down, however if you want to get into the enemy base, that's a good way to do it. So it's a mixture of both inside and outside, which is something different that we've been seeing from the Halo 4 series. Normally it's either one or the other. So there's a warthog for that warthog achievement. And there's some nice jumps, so you can also get the achievement. They put them in there on purpose, obviously. So two bases. One holds a warthog on the side where there's a ghost on the other one, if that makes any sense. Here are the lists from down below, what they look like. They look the same on both sides. As you see, the warthogs and the ghosts are switched around for each side. There's pretty much a force field, if you will, kind of thing. Blocking your exit. I don't know if you can jump over them. However, you can't actually fall out of the map. You would have to do it intentionally if you can. So then there are weapons like the shotgun and sniper, and obviously the grenades that drop. But if you go into this is the middle place here. You can go around, and eventually you'll get to, once you passed into the red zone, you'll get to this area with a whole bunch of plants, thus the name Harvest. And then this is what we were seeing at the end of the blue thing just a second ago. So the maps are symmetrical again, with slight differences. But it's a unique map in the way of inside and out. So now we are going to the map Shatter, and there's the coolest volcano you will ever see. It's another map where there's an inside and an out, and below their base on each side is a Mantis. You'll see that in a bit. The weapons of this map consist of needlers, rockets, Spartan lasers, snipers, and obviously the grenades. I don't know about anything else, but there's a cave on each side which I just walked through. There are these cool test-like chambers on each side, and they have these beams I just checked. They don't injure you, they're just there for the looks, and you can get on these buildings and actually fall down below to people to innocent bystanders almost. So as you saw, there's an end teleport there, which is where the teleport will bring you, which you will see in a second. But the bottom of the red base looks the same as the bottom of the blue base. The bases are the same. Instead of going through the cave again, it's basically the same cave. But see, here are your grenades again. It's kind of like a command center with windows on each side at the top of the bases. And once you get to the back of the base, there's the teleporter, which will lead you, depending on which base you come out of, to one of the two sides on it. Again, it's just basically one straight up place. Not much difference. It's just it's just symmetrical, and things are pretty much all together. So the last map here is Wreckage, and as you can see, it's completely destroyed, and thus the name Wreckage. Everything is in the ocean. There's pieces of random objects flown around. Some weapons consist of the rocket launcher, the Spartan laser, other weapons like that. Keep in mind, the weapons that I'm saying depend on the game type, so if you don't see them, they might just be in a different game type. You can take the ghost almost anywhere on this map, but to the back of one of the bases, I assume this is the red since I didn't spawn here, There's almost like a command tower, and you could obviously stay up here and BR or DMR people, or even snipe if you get a sniper. There are 2 lifts, but first I'll show you around. See, there are the grenades, and there's even an energy sword up here. Basically, you get the sword, and there's a cliff to the left, much like sort of like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's a high up place, kind of like where a ravine meets in the real world. There's always a big piece of land above everything else. It's kind of like that, except there's no water. Anyway, here are the lifts, and the lifts bring you straight up to the pulse grenades. Up on this big plot of land, I guess, if you will. The rocket launchers are here again. On each side, I mean. Again, warthogs. I think warthogs and ghosts are the only vehicles. And then this is back from where I spawned slightly in front of where we are now. And basically, that is the whole map. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. There is an inside bit as I went through, but I'll go here again right now. So, if you go in here, wait for it. Okay, if you go in here, it's kind of more, again, like test tubes. Well, not test tubes, but test chambers. I mean, there are those pods, like you would see samples be put into and everything. And if you look up, there's a nice moon, which you can shoot, and we'll watch the rockets explode. I'll zoom in for this, and you can see it. But I want to thank you guys for watching the video. Have fun with the new DLC. Please rate, comment, subscribe if you liked and you want to see more. And there they exploded, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.